Hey folks, welcome to the channel. My name's Kyle. JFEGWO sent me over one of their new jump packs. They'd asked if I do an unboxing, test it out, and give my honest opinion. And like always, that's what I'm gonna do. Yes, they provided the product, but they are not paying me to do this, so I could do this video and not like how it performs, and the video just doesn't publish. But that's not how it is. We're gonna go through this and show you guys what it's all about. It is one of their new jump packs, battery packs, and go from there. So this is one of JFEGWO's new jump packs, battery bank jump pack all in one. Comes in a nice carrying case. I haven't even opened this up yet, so this is the first time going through it together. Inside you'll find a user's guide, some nice packing foam, which you probably don't need unless you want to be 100% safe. And then the actual jump pack, jump starter, battery bank thing, all in one here. Wow, surprisingly, I've used a few different jump starters before, and this one's a really nice case. It doesn't feel cheap. It feels premium. So that's, I can't really quite explain to you, but if it's a rigid ABS plastic or what it is, but it feels high quality. Throw that away for now. It does come with the instructions, and it gives you all the details inside on the actual product itself. Unit is pretty good sized, which what you would expect. It is a larger 28,000 milliamp hour battery, so quite large on its capacity. Also inside this case, you're going to find the necessities you need for this to work. You got the actual jumper cables. This is the first I've seen where the negative battery cable is shorter than the positive, which normally is the case because of how you set it in there. So it's interesting. I like that. Nice quality connections. Nothing too exciting there. And it comes with the USB-C cable for charging, but no wall adapter, so you have to find your own. Let's go ahead and turn it on and take a look. Comes charged. 99% charge is what it says. A really nice clear LED screen on the front here. On the front, it also has a battery button, which turns on the bright light. Quite bright LED light. You can have the, I'm in trouble, help me, or, slower SOS. It never fails that when, you need the battery pack, it's always dark, so that's handy to have. On the end here, it is the starter port where you plug the actual cables in itself. So this will go into here when you're ready to go. It is ready to be dropped from 1.5 meters, which that's positive because, like I said, this thing is, you can tell it's pretty robust and rigid. These things are going to get, they're put in some bad cases of getting dropped. It's probably going to be tested for that. It is IP65 water and dust proof, so that is positive again as well, as you can see from the different ports they have on this, how they're they're sealed up with rubber, so you keep stuff from getting inside there. And when fully charged up, it has a 48-month standby time, so you can charge it up, throw it in the vehicle, and you don't have to worry about it for basically 4 years, which is extremely impressive in my opinion, because the last thing you want to do is get there and your battery jump pack be dead. That doesn't help anybody out, right? This does have an operating temperature of negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So basically, unless you're in the sun or the face of the sun and at Antarctica in the middle of the winter, it's going to work. That's a positive thing. Again, it's always ready when you are. I think that's the biggest piece of the puzzle here. This lithium-ion battery jump pack does have an accessory port here on the back side. So you can open this up and you have access to a 5-volt output, USB-C. You've got a regular USB-C here with an 18-watt output in and a 5-volt out USB. So you can charge 3 things at once. There's not much worse things than having a dead battery all the time. The jump packs I've used in the past have came really handy for stuff like this when you're out camping and you just want to plug in and charge your phone. You plug it in and hey, it's charging. Plug it in and it'll tell you the current output or input, whether you're charging it or charging something else. Pretty neat. Now, obviously, depending on what port you're using, I'm using the regular output. The higher the wattage output and voltage output, the faster it's going to charge. But this does have fast charging ports, which is handy. Also, like me as a YouTuber, I can also charge my camera, like the one I'm recording you on, which comes in handy because basically I could run the camera forever. I could do time lapse for 85,000 days on a 28,000 milliamp hour battery. Okay. Maybe that's being a little sarcastic on the timing there, but hey, it is gonna last quite a bit longer. This 12-volt jump starter can start at 9 and 8-liter diesel, and something as large as that. You can get up to 50 jumps on one of these charges, which is extremely impressive in my opinion, and will recharge over 1,000 times. It's gonna last you 10 years. Unless you're using it as like a rescue recovery device thing for, maybe that's your business, then maybe it won't last as long as that, but for the average Joe, it's gonna last me 10 years, and we'll have this conversation later. Nice little added touch to the back of the unit here. You have these little padded feet to help give it grip so it doesn't slide around. A lot of the ones I've seen that are the cheap ones, there's just a hard case and they slide all over the place. So that's a good addition there. Just to show you here on the screen, since I can't get all these screens to show you, there are various things on the front of the item, on the display. I'll tell you about not starting, low voltage, low temp, high temp, the light, SOS mode. Basically, this entire screen lights up with what's happening. Flashlight mode, strobe, and SOS, something's wrong. I'm gonna show you guys how to hook it up on my truck, and I'm gonna go down here and jump start my lawnmower because it's dead. It needs a new battery, but that's next year's problem. So on my truck, it's pretty straightforward. We'll go ahead and hook the positive cable up to this. We'll hook the SAD cable up over here in the battery, or on this little accessory bar, and you'll plug it straight in the jump pack. Go ahead and plug it in there, set it down, turn it on. Go push the start button on the car and jump start it. Come back over here, unplug the jump pack, disconnect your cables, and you're ready to move on with life. Now, oddly enough, I find myself in the same predicament out here in the shed, where the battery on the lawnmower is real, it's past its prime. So we're gonna go ahead and hook this up there so I can get the mower out of here and show you, the flexibility between the mowers and trucks. Any 12-volt system, that's the idea here. Turn it on here. Ready to rock and fire. Let's roll her over. Perfect. More dead battery. I can move this thing now. Ask yourself, Kyle, why are you even telling me about this thing? Well, jump packs have various different uses. Like I just mentioned here a few minutes ago, the USB plug-in for charging things. I use that quite a bit. These as portable battery banks. That's quite handy to have around because they are a large capacity battery. Like I showed you down here, having a mower that's dead 200 feet away. You don't have to drag nothing out. You just pick up this little pack and you walk down there, plug it in, your problem's gone. Provided it's the battery, it's the issue. Or if it's -10 out, -20 out, and you find out your car doesn't start, you could do the wrong thing and have someone bring jumper cables over to your $60,000 truck, zap it on there, and next thing you know, you start having these weird electrical problems because you're getting backfeed from someone else's, 2000, whatever it is, that's maybe not as sensitive. Electronics are very sensitive, especially in today's modern technology. The last thing you do is want to zap that with some weird interference from someone else's vehicle, or the fact you accidentally jump something funny. This gets rid of that problem and it gets rid of that risk. People always say, man, he's always lucky. Well, no, people aren't lucky. Luck is a combination of preparedness and opportunity. If you're prepared at the right opportunity, then you happen to be lucky. I mean, it's just one of those things that preparation is key in a lot of things in life. And today, in today's society, most people aren't prepared. They're reactive versus proactive in fixing things. So just a few reasons why I think this is a positive thing and why I'm bringing it to you here on the channel, because it does affect many things that I do outside, having a tractor, a lawnmower, just around the property in general. There are other uses for this. Whether maybe you're out there in the shed and you don't need jumps or anything, but you want to be able to charge your phone or you want to run a radio or something. there's various things you can use this for. And maybe even worst case, you don't have a light sitting around. You're like, oh, I got a light right here. We can go look around and see what's happening because my kid dropped a toy on the ground under the truck and I can't find it in the middle of the night. I'd like to say that's never happened before, but it's happened. Things as parents, things that happen that you wouldn't expect ever would. But anyway. Well, it does the job. Like I was just showing here in the video how easy it is to start and hook up to a vehicle. And, you know, just like the situation where I got a dead mower down here on a shed that's 200 feet away. I can run down there with this, plug it in, get it going, and then, you know, everything's fine. You don't have to worry about it. You know, life's good. You don't have to carry a generator down there or, you know, jumper cables off your other unit. I mean, we all like to use jumper cables, and that's something people have used in the past. But with today's modern electronics, you have risks of power surges and things like that from, you know, one thing to another. And the last thing you want to do is roach a $3,000 or $4,000 computer in your truck because you're too stubborn to pick up something like this. I will give this thing 2 thumbs up from what I can tell you so far. Like I've mentioned before, I've used a few other jump packs. This one is very nice. You can tell it's a high quality build, and I'd say it's worth the money they're asking for them. I'll put some links down below to JFEGWO's website, and if they have some on Amazon, I'll happen to throw one of their links down there too for an affiliate link for you to pick one up. We'll see how it lasts over time. Obviously, I try not to worry about dead vehicles all the time, but when you're prepared, you'll never have to worry about it. If you guys liked today's video, I'd encourage you to hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down, but let me know what I can do to make this stuff better for you all. Because again, the purpose of this channel is for me to learn some of this stuff the hard way so you don't have to, and to let you stretch your dollar a little farther, especially in today's society with inflation and all that fun stuff. It's never an easy time. If you guys aren't a part of the YouTube family, I'd invite you to follow along. I'd appreciate you all, because again, without you all, this channel doesn't exist. Thanks again to JFEGWO for sending this over to the channel. 2 thumbs up for me. I think it's worth the price of admission. You know, being prepared is always a positive, and you know, just using this once saves you a towing bill. They're over $100, but if you have to call somebody once or get somebody out of bed, you just saved yourself the one time. So as a one-time expense, you can buy this and be prepared for the next 10 years. If you ask me, it's worth it. Thanks again. Take care of one another. Until next time, I'll see ya.